There is no better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance next time. My alma mater was books, a good library. I could spend the rest of my life reading, just satisfying my curiosity. Anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourselves. I have no mercy or compassion in me for a society that will crush people and then penalize them for not being able to stand up under the weight. It is a time for martyrs now, and if I am to be one, it will be for the cause of brotherhood. That's the only thing that can save this country. Right now, in every big city ghetto, tens of thousands of yesterdays and today's school dropouts are keeping body and soul together by some form of hustling, in the same way I did. All of us who might have probed space, or cured cancer, or built industries were, instead, black victims of the white man's American social system. I think that an objective reader may see how in the society to which I was exposed, as a black youth here in America, for me to wind up in a prison was really just about inevitable. It happens to so many thousands of black youth. I'm sorry to say that the subject I most disliked was mathematics. I have thought about it. I think the reason was that mathematics leaves no room for argument. If you made a mistake, that was all there was to it. You're not to be so blind with patriotism that you can't face reality. Wrong is wrong, no matter who does it or says it. You don't have to be a man to fight for freedom. All you have to do is to be an intelligent human being. I have often reflected upon the new vistas that reading has opened to me. I knew right there in prison that reading had changed forever the course of my life. As I see it today, the ability to read awoke inside me some long dormant craving to be mentally alive. It is only after slavery and prison that the sweetest appreciation of freedom can come. El was going through the hardest thing, also the greatest thing for any human being to do, to accept that which is already within you and around you. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Power never takes a back step, only in the face of more power. We black men have a hard enough time in our own struggle for justice, and already have enough enemies as it is to make the drastic mistake of attacking each other and adding more weight to an already unbearable load. Time is on the side of the oppressed today. It's against the oppressor. Truth is on the side of the oppressed today. It's against the oppressor. You don't need anything else. A new world order is in the making, and it is up to us to prepare ourselves that we may take our rightful place in it. Speaking like this doesn't mean that we're anti-white, but it does mean we're anti-exploitation, we're anti-degradation, we're anti-oppression. Early in life, I learned that if you want something, you better make some noise. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. In all our deeds, the proper value and respect for time determines success or failure. I don't advocate violence, but if a man steps on my toes, I'll step on his. A race of people is like an individual man until it uses its own talent, takes pride in its own history, expresses its own culture, affirms its own selfhood. It can never fulfill itself. People don't realize how a man's whole life can be changed by one book. If you turn the other cheek, you can be enslaved for 1,000 years.